Young and Restless is gearing up for a wedding to remember as the soap not only celebrates its 13,000th episode, but to, quite literally, marry the Newman and Winters family legacies with the union of Abby and Devon. Abby is also an abbot, so the gathering will bring together nearly everyone on the canvas. And while it's all seemed fairly low-key in the lead-up, save for Dabby's venue falling through, as it turns out, the big event will be anything but subdued. Aside from the prospect of Victor and Jill butting heads over Abbott Chancellor at the wedding, or Lily maybe going off on Nikki and the mustache, we weren't expecting much more than the usual antagonistic verbal sparring we typically get when the Abbott and Newman families cross paths. A little Billy and Adam sniping, perhaps a bit of side-eye from Summer directed in Kyle and Claire's direction, nothing over the top, but as has now been revealed by none other than the groom himself, we're in for a lot more than the same ol'. In a recent video previewing the 13,000th episode posted on Young and Restless' new spin-off channel, Brighton James Devon revealed that there will be a big shock on his character's big day. Given there are only a few possibilities that would qualify as a big shock under these circumstances, the list can be narrowed down considerably. A huge potential shocker would be Devon's presumed dead adoptive mother, Drusilla, turning up alive and well. The groom, his sister, and the rest of the guests would be utterly bowled over. We don't, however, believe this will be the surprise, as the storylines would have been set up in such a way that there was a reason for her to appear at this time. We can think of other returns that would halt the wedding in its tracks and throw the bride and groom for a huge loop. The biggest and most shocking, of course, would be the reappearance of Devon's dead wife, Hillary, who was pregnant at the time of the accident that ultimately caused her death. While Hillary walking into the new/old ranch with Devon's child in tow would be the most dramatic development we can possibly think of. Not only is she supposed to be dead, but she and Devon are married, so he wouldn't be legally able to continue his wedding to Abby even if he wanted to. It's also a stretch, if only because the couple were told their baby died before Hillary perished. Hillary returning alone, however, remains a tantalizing possibility. Let's not forget about Hillary's twin sister, Amanda. We haven't seen her in ages. Might she have discovered she was pregnant with Devon's child after leaving town? It could be the legal eagle who turns up with a toddler in tow. This would be the easiest retcon from a writing standpoint, because even though we've seen her a few times and she moved away, a pregnancy could still be made to fit with what we've seen on screen. There's another huge story going on right now, and it is possible Young and Restless plans to have it culminate at the wedding. Sharon is struggling under the weight of her guilt over Heather's death, and Phyllis is applying pressure. Might the blonde barista confess at the nuptials and slash or be arrested for Heather's murder in front of everyone? One can't rule it out. The bottom line: if any of these things were to happen, nothing would ever be the same in Juneau City in the aftermath. Use the comments section to tell us what you think will go down at Dabby's wedding after listening to James' remarks in the video clip below.